Oh, what's going on? Hey, it's Bob Ferngren, and I'm back with another 8-minute videos. My videos are all about network marketing, and this is the most important time of the year. Right now, you think it's next month. It ain't. It's right now. Now, these are timeless videos. I try not to connect to, actual dates. But right now, when this is being recorded, it is December, about 21 days left in December, and we know the following is factually true. The best time of year in network marketing is January through April. Now, it's particularly true if you're in certain industries like nutrition. We happen to be in nutrition, health and wellness. So it's exceptionally good. They call it weight loss season, right? But that's next month. Why are you talking to us about that now, Bob? Well, let's just call this the preseason. Let's call this the preseason. Now, what do people work on in sports as an example in preseason? Oh, they work on the fundamentals, the blocking, the tackling, the passing, the dribbling. If they're golfers and their season's coming up, they're at the range and hitting lots of balls. If they're a tennis player, there lots and lots and lots of practice because the season's coming. And so in preparation for the season coming, I'm starting a series of videos here just about how do you get your act together. I mean, you got to have your act together or you're playing behind. Truth is, if you're in network marketing, you know, and you don't have your act together, if you make a little bit of noise, you'll do okay January through April. But why not have your act together and do great? So let's do some housekeeping. First of all, you've heard this. If you haven't heard this, it's because you don't listen or you haven't exposed yourself to it. Your social media profiles need to all be cleaned up. If they're not cleaned up, it's affecting your attraction. Now go look at your profile picture. Is that an attractive profile picture of a professional? It's a yes or no. If it's your dog ain't running your business. I'd suggest your dog go somewhere. I haven't seen any real estate people. I haven't seen any doctors or lawyers. I haven't seen it, okay? Any professionals that put a dog in their profile picture. Well, you get the point. It's not about dogs. It's about, do you have a professional look, right? And you don't have to go to a professional to get a picture. You can have your spouse, a friend, someone take a nice picture of you and present yourself like a professional. How about your cover page? You want to have let's go back to the picture first. You should have the same picture in all your social media profiles so it's easy to identify you. Have you done that? That's part of your housekeeping. Your cover pages in LinkedIn, cover pages on Twitter, cover pages on Facebook. They should be interesting, compelling, and tell part of the story that you're telling all the time. And that can be updated regularly because cover pages can get attention, but you've always got that consistent, iconic profile picture of yourself, right? Go look at what your bios say. Clean them up, scrub them up. You're the brand. You're not your company. Like in my case, I'm a health and wellness professional. I help both individuals look better, feel better, perform better, and I help those that want to do what I'm doing earn extra income in a side hustle that's done primarily from their phone and at home. I just told you what I did, right? So whatever you do, clean it up, be professional, look good, look tidy in all of your bios. Now, you're posting. You might have been crappy on posting up to now. You may have heard some of my earlier videos, or you may have great uplines that are teaching you how to market yourself, and you blew it off. I don't know why, but you blew it off. Truth is, it is social media time. It isn't We don't live even 5 years ago. Primarily, it's social media, 90+%. Oddly enough, face to face still works better than social media, but we can't control them. We can only control ourselves. So, how we control ourselves is how well we market ourselves. And the way that we should be marketing ourselves is simple. It's all about our our life. We're just telling the story of our life. And it has this repeat factor, right? Oh, I'm a boring life. You're not a boring life. I mean, whatever you're doing is interesting to some niche of people. Whatever you're doing is interesting to some niche of people. Whatever you're doing, there's some group out there. Remember, you don't need all 330 million Americans to build your business. Truthfully, you only need a few right people and you're off to the races. A few right people will always lead you to a few right people who will always lead you to a few right people who will always lead you to a few right people. But right people are turned off by spamminess, by annoyingly posting your product pictures nonstop. You got to clean all that up. Now you got to get into frequency too. Listen, attention is really it's the capital of the new economy. The money or capital you need right now is attention. People are just moving their fingers too fast on social media. So yours needs to be frequent. Don't worry about, how many comments and likes you're getting. Be very focused on posting 5 to 10 times a day in all social media platforms and find something that's at your highest priorities and beliefs. Like for me, Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior, right? That's me. That's me. So every morning, the very first post are two Bible quotes that go out in every social media place, 6 or 7 places that I am, every single morning. If I've missed, let's not even stretch it. In the last 14 years, if I've missed 30 days of doing that, that would be a lot. And it had to do with travel. Just don't. So there's a consistent thing that says who I am. Then there's other things that I post about who I am and who we are and where we're going and all of that. Very important. Frequency. People need to start following the story of your life. Don't let anybody fool you. They go to social media, I think, at a 99% level for entertainment. So be entertaining by just sharing. It doesn't matter if you're in the carpool line. It doesn't matter if you're a cook. Do you know how interesting that would be to people if you're allowed to post from the kitchen where you're a chef? Do you know how interesting that would be to people if you would do some videos from your hair salon? If that's what you do for a living? Or if you're a car mechanic. Do you know how many people are into cars? They'll be into that. They'll really be into that. Now you got your tribe. Now you're building a tribe. The goal is building a tribe. Now, probably at least the next 5 or 6, 7 videos are going to be all about getting yourself ready for the business that's to come. And so what we're doing right now is cleaning up and then getting eyes on us, all eyes on us. That's the game. We're going to learn more about this, but in the meantime, go do that stuff. Go get your house cleaning done. Get it cleaned up, you know? Important, important, important. Here's a way to look at it. If you've kind of blown off social media or it's messy, you just throw stuff up, blah 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 blah. It's kind of like you go to date somebody and you get in their car and it's a mess. Are you going to date them again? No. Social media is a whole lot more important, not than dating for the right person, but a whole lot more important than a messy car. It's a whole lot more important because the whole world can see you and it's permanent. So go clean it up. Go and then get your frequency going. We'll talk more about it. There's more videos here, but get it cleaned up. Let's go. And let's go. Let's go.